Hello, everyone. My name is Alaire Joan, the court clerk, Our Lady of Africa Namiliango. I have a guest here. Please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Nambozi Sheida, a student at Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango in Senior 5.
Please, can you tell me your former school since you're in senior five?
I studied my O level in Trinity College Nabingo. Thank you.
Okay. So you coming from Trinity College Nabingo. Trinity College Nabingo is really a very good school. So amidst it being a very good school, literally, why did you come and join Our Lady of Africa Namiliango?
Okay, well, Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango has branded itself to be one of the best performing schools in Uganda. And personally, I wanted to have a chance to come to Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango to study my A level here so that I can be enrolled at the university on government sponsorship. Since Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango has one of the biggest numbers of students being enrolled at the university every year on government sponsorship.
So can you briefly tell me that one thing that makes Our Lady of Africa one of the most extraordinary school from the rest of the schools?
Well, Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango is a very God-fearing school. Personally, as a Catholic, it has helped me to effectively carry out my religious activities. That is reciting the rosary, keeping time for the Sunday masses. We also have retreats, and the school makes sure that we always recite the rosary in the given months of the rosary. That's May and October.
Thank you so much. So, what other activity do you feel that Our Lady of Africa is having amidst all the schools? Because, like, Our Lady of Africa, you've talked of it being a God fearing school, academical and other sports. Can you just briefly talk about it?
Yes, we have a number of sports activities here in school. Recently, we had patriotism, which was for the Form 5s who were passed out. Us, as the Form 5s, who were passed out. And I believe this is an activity. It helps us to be patriotic, to love our country.
About the sports, talk about which type of sports do you do in school?
Me personally, I do football.
Football.
Yes.
And how has Our Lady of Africa encouraged you in your sports activity?
Our Lady of Africa gives me, amidst the academic program, it gives me time to carry out my sports activity also. And I believe it is a very good thing for me.
Okay, so how have you managed to be in school without going to that disciplinary committee? Since Our Lady of Africa is really a school that has school rules and regulations and it follows it so much. So, how have you made it?
Okay, I believe no one is perfect and mistakes are human. But all that is supposed to be done is doing the right thing at the right time, in the right place, and with the right people. And plus, following the school rules, I believe every other student can also be in school without visiting the disciplinary committee.
So, what advice would you give to your fellow students in order for them to stay disciplined and hardworking?
What I would say to my fellow students is that they should always put prayer first in everything they do. They should follow the school rules. They should respect everyone, regardless of their age or status. With that, I mean the mere fact that we have prefects in our school society and most of them are in our age bracket, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't respect them. The cooks, the nurses, the askaris, they all deserve that respect because I believe respect is one of the most important moral virtues of our society.
Thank you so much. So, give me one last word to the viewers, especially to your parents generally, and to the viewers at large.
To my dear parents, I would love to thank them very much for bringing me to one of the best schools in Uganda. I am learning a lot. I am still learning a lot because I have just joined the school for my A level. I believe by the time I leave, I will be a very responsible and a very intellectual lady who is very influential to the society.
And to the viewers?
To the viewers, I really urge all of you to bring your children to the mighty institution of Our Lady of Africa SS Namiliango because it teaches its students to be morally upright, to be academically sound, to be culturally sensitive, and to be God-fearing. If you want your child to have the best future, you can you can bring them to Our Lady of Africa SS Namilyango.
And thank you so much, everyone who has been going through with us in this interview. This has been one of the new students who has just joined Our Lady of Africa Namilyango. She's from Trinity College Nabingo, and she came to Our Lady of Africa Namilyango, and she has really seen the impact of coming to this school. And thank you so much. I remain Aloy Joan, the court clerk, Our Lady of Africa Namilyango.